Oh, yes. The possibilities. Thank you.
Because I'm not going to get on. I'm going to go back upstairs.
I ain't gonna see me everybody you're leaving at 2.
I can get another from the office. Or I gotta get one from my teacher.
How you gonna say this to Miss Kim, but when Talia skipped Corinne, you was all okay with it?
I don't remember.
Multiple times.
I don't remember, and I don't like to be challenged.
You do.
I don't. I'm 46. I do not remember. Can you see? Do you see what I'm doing? I am. Notice that I'm gently carving away this lid. You don't want to take it and just cut. You want light cuts. I would even take a stick to make sure. But after you've been doing this for 35 years, you become one with the clay. But using a stick is best practice. So I look to see, is it catching? It is. So instead of just cutting it loose, I'm going to revisit. Oh, it's catching. Notice that I clean the needle tool to get those hitchhikers off. What's a hitchhiker? That's a hitchhiker. Hitchhiker. And now we have released. Exposing the inside, we can now move things around. I'm going to take a fork, and on the inside, I've now exposed seams that need coils. So see right here, I need to get that scored. Really scratch it up. Like that song, Cat Scratch Fever. Roll a coil. Scratch coil. Water. Dip it in the pool. Place the coil in. Cut to size. Scratch to scratch. Then I smooth one, push one side in. And then on the other side, okay, don't leave it like that. Take something, a smoothing tool, a rib, and smooth this. If the rib is too big, get a modeling tool. Okay, then take a damp sponge, squeeze all the water out, brace the back. Smooth that out. Smooth. Notice I'm going to brace this side as I'm smoothing. As if no coil was ever put there. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Be careful because you have to put the lid back on. The lid has to be fired. At this point, any edges that are janky need to be smoothed. You need to give that attention now. Don't make the mistake of not using a rib and just using a sponge over and over and over and over and over again. It might seem like that's a good idea, but really, it's not. Using a rib to smooth, then sponge. Then I take the lid, and it's a little caved in here, so I'm going to push just a little bit. I'm going to see if it still fits. It does. I'm going to remove the lid. This, I'm going to allow the student the opportunity and the pleasure of finishing that. Smooth your rim of your lid. A leftover hitchhiker. Okay. This rim, these coils have already been taken care of. Now we're going to take a slab and we're going to put in the bumpers. So you're going to need to take a knife and we're going to cut away. Well, that's not very straight. Let me use my tools. Oh, Madhu, there's something for you at table 7. I need to write you a pass. You can fill one out and I'll sign it. And after this demo, I have a phone call to make. Let's make them the same size. See how I scored it? Let's do that again. Light cuts until I break all the way through, like that.
No, she's gonna rip that.
Alright, we're now ready to attach our inside. So I'm going to measure. On a box this small, you can get away with just 2, maybe 3. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and smooth this. Just looks better aesthetically, and it's easier to smooth when it's not attached yet. Do you have another slab for your top? You need that. That's, but if you could get that ready, then I could demo. Smoothing, smoothing, smoothing. Okay, now we are ready to attach. Clean off my fork, and I'm going to score on the inside. This piece is going to go right here, so I'm just going to score a little bit Look at that. Isn't that nice scoring? Okay. I'm going to dip it in some water, and then I'm going to attach like so. Being careful to not disrupt the shape of the lid, so that way it fits back on. It's finished. Smoothing, attaching, looks good. Now the other side. Score. We're going to score. Going to dip it in the water. That's our slip. Press this together. Smooth. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, we have to make sure this lid fits back on here. So you see right now, that's not working out too well. Well, guess what? We need to make it work. And there you go. You could take the time to smooth some more. Open this back up. Still work needs to be done. When you're finished, you can take pieces of newspaper like this when you put your piece on, so that way it doesn't stick. Now we're ready for a handle. But something I've noticed, it's caved in a little bit here. So we just push up a little bit. Okay, a handle. I can take these two pieces of clay. I'm going to score both of them. A little water. Put these two together. Smooth. I've just married these two pieces of clay together. Cutting this. Okay. All right. Do I get artist approval for the handle? Okay. Aesthetically, looks better that way. Dip in a little bit of water. So now we kind of like know where it's going to go. I use a needle tool sometimes. Really scratch that up. I'm going to dip this in water. Place it here. Press here and on the inside. Okay, now what you can do, you can take a paintbrush instead of a sponge, smooth that out. Yes, a paintbrush. Who would have thought? I do see a crease here, so I'm going to take my rib. And lightly scrape. Take my brush. Smooth, smooth, smooth. There we have a nice handle. Yes, you could even take this brush and smooth off. There's some more finishing touches that need to be done, but that is the basic way of how you finish your box. Lastly, first name, last name, the date, and of course when this is fired, the date is trapped inside of the clay body. So relaxing.
You didn't even stop.
Oh.